All right, so to start this look off, it helps to have hair that's got a little bit of texture, some pieciness. This got a couple waves, like this, these random curls, and my hair dries pretty straight naturally. So the way that I get this is I just twist it up in a little top knot before I go to bed, up high on my head, and then when I take it out, even if my hair was dry when I put it up, it still just has like a little bit of this going on. And so to me, this look looks better when there's a little bit of that texture versus just like stick straight hair. You're gonna need some elastics, and then you're gonna wanna have some smaller elastics. So if you can get them that are the same color as your hair, awesome. Or just like thin ones like this, maybe a couple bobby pins, and then I'm gonna use, hold on, there's a hair in my mouth. That's hot. I'm gonna use the end of this comb to make a zigzag part. So to do that, I'm just gonna flip my hair forward, start back here, and just kind of weave it. Ooh, I gotta brush it out first a little bit. Hold on. First step is actually to brush it out, then start in the back, and then just go back and forth a little bit, just like that, until you get to the front. And then you're gonna begin the painful process of separating the hair out. There we go, okay. So then I'm gonna take from about this part here, there we go, about this much hair. Yep, just like that. So I'll start on this side, and I don't want it to take too much hair from back here. So you can check in the mirror in the back, like how far you want it to go, but because I got the roots, it looks a little strange if I pull too much hair up front. So I'm gonna take this hair here, and just take my elastic, secure it. This part's pretty easy. It's the next step that gets a little trickier. All right, I got my mirror here. Let me check how this is looking. All right. So I'm going to wrap this elastic around a number of times. We have such a thin chunk of hair here that you can probably wrap it, you know, 4 times max or 5 times even. And then it puts a little bit more volume here at the base, which is always a good thing. That's actually kind of cute too. Okay, so I'm just gonna pull a couple pieces out front, just like that. All right, and then we're going to take this hair and going to kind of maneuver it so it covers the black elastic. And I'll show you what I mean. So if you had a thicker piece of hair, you could find the dead center, but because this is so thin, it's kind of hard, but you're kind of going to spread all the hair out around the elastic, okay? So it kind of covers it up. And then you're gonna create a little ball like that in theory. So let me get my mirror set up here real quick. Don't want to knock this camera over. This is delicate work, you guys. Okay, so I'm going to kind of just take the hair, like I said, and grab it like that. So now I got this little ball. And I'm going to take this elastic and just put it over, probably 1 time is enough. Okay, so now we got this little deal going. This is what we're going for, where it's like boom, 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 in all little areas. And then we're gonna take all these pieces, which if it's not spread out all the way around my head, I can kind of rearrange that, or if I want more in the front, I can do that. And I'm actually gonna pull this a little bit tighter. I'm going to take these pieces and I'm going to tuck them into the elastic, like probably 5 times like that, just tuck them in. And this is going to cover up that black elastic, and it's gonna create the kind of messy, piecey look that I'm going for here. So there's the start of it. And this is why when I take these elastics out, it rips my hair, because I'm like weaving my hair in. I'm not making this very easy for myself, just like that. All right, take this piece here. Okay, so I just got it in 3 times. So if you just get it in 3 times, that's probably good enough too. All right, okay, so this is the start of it. You can see it's kind of a mess, but that's the brilliance of it. That's like in these little messy, different directions. I'm gonna take this piece and tuck it in again. I've already gone once, so I'm gonna go back in. Okay. So this part's probably a little loose, so I'll just kind of just shove it in. Just find a spot, tuck it in, tuck and go. Okay, see how cool and textured and like just 3-dimensional that is? That's what we're going for. All right, let's do this on the other side. I'm going to pull this piece out here. That is totally optional, and take what feels to be about the same amount of hair and just go on the other side. Okay, so I am technically done with the 2 top pieces, but now that I'm looking at them, they don't look very distinct. I might have done them a little bit too loose. So that's where I'll just take the bobby pin and just kind of pin some of the little side pieces down. Whoop, tuck that guy back in to create some distinction. Maybe like right there. But yeah, I really like how just piecey and kind of all over the place these are. Okay, perfect. Okay, so the next step that I have been doing is wanting to add some texture up front, especially as my hair gets longer. I don't want it to look just like two stick straight pieces. So right around here, I've been taking these pieces and then just braiding them. Super standard braid and then not securing the end. So it's almost like it comes right out from the side of the little buns and braid it. Easy braiding, here we go. And when you get to the end, I just leave the last couple inches out and that'll stay secure even without an elastic. And then you repeat on the other side. All right, so there you have it. This is, what should we even call this hairstyle? I don't even know. By the time I upload this, I'll have to have thought of a name for YouTube. But this is the European turn your pain into art tour hairstyle that I was rocking. It's got some good texture, keeps the front hairs out of your face, and it's just overall super cute. So I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial. Now I gotta go somewhere. Now that my hair's looking all cute, I gotta go out, show this thing off. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for all your love and support. And send me pictures if you rocking this look. I always love to see your guys' versions and these takes on these tutorials. I'll see you guys next week. Thanks.